So guys, it's your boy, and this is a review of Fairy Tail Chapter 445. It starts off as Zeros walking into his little castle, and he's greeted by some of the Springing 12, and one is like a god of war, and the other one is a desert one. So yeah, we're getting some we're getting some explanations on their powers and some of them, and they're like, "Oh, you seem more eager than you were last time. What happened?" Oh well, I just been happy lately. And they're like, and he said in this chapter that it's hard to get that he was searching for all 12 of the people because they're hard to find. And then the old man comes with Makarov. I was right. I was right. They were gonna talk. I called it. I fucking called it. But they talk, and they're like, "Oh," and you can like, I don't know what was going through freaking his mind. He must have been so embarrassed and so mortified. He got on his knees and said, ah, "God, oh, nice to meet you, Emperor." He's like, "Oh, we'll leave it alone." And I'm surprised that he actually talked. It's like they're talking about stuff that, like, "Oh, well, I know you're after the Lumen Historia." Sarah says, "You know what? Don't even call it that. You know what it is? Fairy heart. It expresses the 3 great magic spells." What is the ability to erase evil? Or to like seal it? Okay, well, that's fairy law. But a power that is stronger than fairy law? Like, what is that? The power to erase gods? Or, I don't know. Like, I don't know what that could even possibly be. But they're talking like, "Oh, you wanted that, then," and he was like, "Oh, you know what? I told him to hold back, but some of the 12 wanted to fight, so that's why they fought that one time, 10 years ago, or 20 years ago." So, they have a mind of their own. Zeref doesn't completely control them, and he had to stop them. And he's like, "Well, are you now Zeref, or are you the Emperor?" "I'm both." He's both Zeref? Like, he's Zeref and Fiore, but he's the emperor in the kingdom. And he built the kingdom, that entire freaking continent, to beat Acnologia. Oh my god. How strong is he? Good god. Like, how strong is Acnologia? Like, he's OP. Like I said in the last chapter, I told y'all that it would be like the 12 Springen and Zera versus the entire Fury. I told you, cause it's like it's like the Rave Master thing. I told you. You didn't believe me. I told you. hmm Like, this chapter opens up so much, and and he freaking goes up to freaking Mama. He goes up to Makuro and blesses him, and he's like, "I'm gonna see you, but not Natsu. Don't worry, it'll only hurt for a bit." And when he sees you, he'll get so mad. He was going to kill Makarov right then and there and send his dead body to Natsu. He is not screwing around, guys. He's going on a rampage. And plus, we learned that in the kingdom of Ragnarok is the Dragon Festival. He's creating a new one of the greatest dragon festivals of all time. Dragon versus human versus demons. Like, oh my god. Just imagine if you brought back Tartarus. It might not happen, but it's a possibility. But, oh my god. And you see Makarov, he's like, oh, you ugly demon. And he named the Spriglin after an ugly fairy. So shots fired. And when he said that he had the most smug fucking smile on his face. And he come Makarov until just in time Mest came in, swooped in, saved Makarov. And the look on Sarah's face was absolute shock. And he instant transmission back to Natsu and the gang. And they're like, Grandpa, you're here, and stuff like that. So that was a heartwarming reunion. And he said, like, oh, he was just Zeref, and you see Natsu just get up and say Zeref, and then you go to freaking Zero. He's like, so you're here, Natsu. So they're coming. So Fairy Tail's coming to an end. And I'm predicting now 2 more arcs or 3 more arcs. Cause I don't I predict Fairy Tail ending next year. But this chapter of Fairy Tail was very informative, very jam packed. I'm ready for the next chapter. But we gotta wait next week for it. And with a new Fairy Tail episode out, oh my, Fairy Tail is just getting it in there. But what are your thoughts on this review? What are your thoughts on this chapter of Fairy Tail? Hiro Mashima is putting in work. He's put it in work. Let's pray to our God, Lord Beerus, and God Serena, that he does not screw this up. Well, this is my review. Like, comment, subscribe, and have a good day or night. Bye.